everybody, Mike Dukes here. I'm with Karen Wolf of the Kokomo Humane Society, and we have Susie with us. And a bit of a disclaimer. Can't see it. There's another cat. It's asleep. Sassafras. Doesn't care that we're here. Not a care in the world. Sound asleep. Susie, on the other hand, thanks to our cameraman pointing Sassafras out, Susie is now aware of Sassafras being in the general area and is not happy, as you can hear. So if you have other cats, I don't think Sassafras is going to be too keen. But dogs, or excuse me, Susie. But dogs, on the other hand, you guys said she's doing fine.
Yeah, they already warned me. She's been hanging out in our front office. She does not like other cats, but she does tolerate the dogs, and then once she gets to know them, she's fine with them. But that cat's really wigging her out a little bit. But she's was adopted from us quite a while ago. She's actually 13 years old, which seems really old, but she's in great shape, and cats live a long time, and she is front to clawed. So someone looking for a cat where you can definitely tell her this is not a personality. You can tell her personality right away, and who's looking for a cat that's declawed. We really, really discourage people from declawing, period, but definitely with an older cat. So if you want an older cat that's declawed, Susie's great. She likes to be held, but at the same time, she's not too needy. She's really not making a pretty picture of herself, is she? But we really like her.
I gave Susie a pep talk before we started rolling, and apparently I just went in one ear and out the other. Yes, exactly. You remember that conversation.
She's not struggling to get out. She's just letting us know that she is not a fan. She wants to be the only cat. If you have a little dog that gets along with cats, she seemed to like Finn okay, and the other dog that was in the office, there were two in the office, and she didn't have a problem with them, but the cats, some people like cats, some people like dogs, some cats like cats, some cats like dogs. So anyway, but she's a great cat, and she's ready to go home, and she's actually falls under our $30 adoption fee. So, and actually, she's a senior, so if someone were interested, we would go and give her a senior fee of $25, because I'd like her to be happy. This is a hard transition. A cat going into a shelter is a harder. Cats are more focused on their location than a dog, and so moving into the shelter is pretty stressful. So if someone's interested, come and meet her. Really nice cat, and I'm afraid if we don't get her home, she's going to turn into the shelter cat, which is not a great place for a cat to live.
And you said she's more of a hangout kind of cat versus want to be on your lap at all times.
Well, she's been sitting on our shelter administrator's desk. She likes to sit on the desk where you're working and keep you company. She'll hop on your lap a little bit, but she's not on you all the time. So, she's perfectly happy with me holding her. She's not trying to get away. But she's not someone that's super needy either. And the front declaw thing, if you're looking for a declawed cat, she uses a litter box. She's great. She's, not a gray hair on her. Wouldn't note that she's 13.
Yeah, it blew my mind. I've got a 3-year-old black cat, and yeah, looks about like him. Sadly, you don't like other cats, so that kind of puts that out of the question, doesn't it? Okay. First Friday, you guys are going to be there.
Yes, we'll be in front of P.F. Hendricks, and there was another group, and it slipped my mind, who's going to be there with us, doing a little fundraiser for us, so that'll be fun. We're not sure about animals yet. Maybe Finn will be there. We're going to be talking about Barktoberfest, which is coming up. So if you have any questions or you'd like to be a vendor, we'll have vendor applications at the table. Sponsors, our sponsorship was supposed to end tomorrow if you wanted to be a sponsor of the event. We realize people's money is going to help people from the tornado, and we've gotten a lot of donations. So our sponsorship is down for this event, but we're hoping that people will raise some money with pledges for the walk. and maybe change focus. We actually have a matching grant this year, which we've never had, a $5,000 matching grant from the Woodman's Financial Group. It's a nonprofit group, and so if we can raise $5,000 through our event, then they'll give us $5,000. So that'll be nice. But we're aware that everybody's money is going all different places right now. So, but if you're interested in being a vendor, we have some good vendors coming already. It should be a lot of fun.
And what is the date?
It is October 8th from 9 to noon. And it should be a lot of fun. It will be at Foster Park again. We liked it there. And the walk is around the park. It's a nice walk, and we're trying to get more vendors. And we also, again, this year are going to have Walgreens there giving away free flu shots, which was kind of nice. And we're trying to do some things to, add some more fun to it. But it's always a great event, and we'll have contests, so costume contests and tricks and different things like that. So we're going to be publicizing that soon, but you can also talk to us about it at First Friday.
And one of my favorite events at Barktoberfest, the shedding contest. There's one dog every year walks away with that prize. Gotta get a new champion in town.
You bringing your dog?
Django, no. He sheds, but nowhere near what would be necessary to win. That's just crazy. If you've never been to Barktoberfest, there's a lot of cool stuff. The costume contest is hilarious, but then just the other contests, are like most dog kisses.
Longest tail, best trick.
Best trick, the shedding contest. It's a lot of fun. Trust me. You get to see all kinds of animals there, not just dogs. Last year I remember 2 cats in the costume contest.
Yes, Susie won't be going. Actually, there's mostly dogs, so she might like it.
And now that Susie has weighed in, so don't forget, First Friday, this Friday, right out front, P.F. Hendricks. Check out the Kokomo Humane Society. Get some info on old Barktoberfest. I'm telling you, it's a good time to be had. And come check out Susie.
I have one more piece of good news. We just received a grant. It was from the Maddie's Fund, Maddie's Foundation, and we received $2,500, which is going to go back into our cat adoption fees, so to keep this going a little longer. So this was a wonderful, it was a shelter, they're doing a program called Shelter Animals Count, and they're asking shelters to give them their statistics. And once you participate, they gave you some money, and if you refer other organizations, they give you money if they join, and we were pretty successful getting people to sign up. So we dumped a lot of our grant money into the Clay the Shelter, so this was kind of relief to have some more money coming into the feline adoption. So we're pretty excited about that. Great organization, Maddie's Fund.
That's awesome. And we've got a lot of cats and kittens here at the Humane Society. You need to come on down and check them out. Particularly if you're, in the market for Susie, or if you like kittens that hang out in hammocks. I don't know if you've checked out Facebook or Instagram, but they're here. You need to come check them out. Cats, kittens, dogs, we got it all. Kokomo Humane Society.
Bunnies.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There are 2 bunnies out here too. Doesn't matter what kind of animal you're looking for. If you want to adopt, you need to come here. #1 spot in Kokomo to adopt animals. So don't forget, First Friday, start planning for Barktoberfest. Come see Susie. Just tell her you like dogs and you're a dog person, but you really like the look of her, and I think you'll be good friends. See you next week.